I think I am live now. Good evening everyone, कैसे हैं आप सब? Good evening, good evening, good evening everyone. I hope you all are doing fine. Your preparations are on full boost mode. Hello Ashish. चलो आ जाओ जल्दी 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 आ जाओ भाई. क्या कर रहे हो? खाना पीना नहीं हुआ क्या? Don't worry Ankur, I will share the link of my profile on Unacademy. आज की लेक्चर की आखिरी स्लाइड में आपको वो दिख जाएगा. डोंट वरी. गुड इवनिंग संजय, गुड इवनिंग. आज संजय जायसवाल लेट है भाई. ओ नमस्ते संजय जायसवाल, नमस्ते संजय जायसवाल. आ गए भाई, आ गए. आई वॉज जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट यू. चलो आ रहे हैं सब, धीरे धीरे आ रहे हैं बट आ रहे हैं सब. ओके चलिए 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 चलिए, आ जाइए आ जाइए आ जाइए. सो आई थिंक now I should start. Now I should start without wasting any more time. Now I should start. So for those who are new to this lecture, for those जिनकी आज पहली क्लास है, दोस्तों मेरा नाम है मनीष मिश्रा. I secured an All India rank of 568 in GATE 2015 and since then I have been teaching GATE and ESE aspirants. 5 साल हो गए मुझे पढ़ाते हुए GATE और ESE के फील्ड में. I have an experience of 5 years in teaching, especially for GATE and ESE students. And the subjects that I have been primarily taking are manufacturing science, industrial engineering, operations research as well as material science. जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं, in this module I am taking industrial engineering and operations research on Unacademy GATE mechanical YouTube channel. I hope कि आप सबने अभी तक वो चैनल सब्सक्राइब तो कर लिया होगा और मेरे वीडियोस शेयर जरूर करते होंगे. ठीक है, तो दोस्तों बिना समय खराब किए, लेट मी जस्ट स्ट्रेट अवे जंप टू द पार्ट वेयर आई हैव लेफ्ट द क्लास यस्टरडे. अगर आपको याद होगा तो लास्ट क्लास में वी डिस्कस्ड EOQ मॉडल 1. इन द लास्ट क्लास वी डिस्कस्ड EOQ मॉडल 1. देवानंद बोरहड़े, हाय. राजन सोनी, गुड इवनिंग, वेलकम टू द क्लास. तो कल की क्लास में दोस्तों हम लोगों ने EOQ मॉडल 1 डिस्कस किया था. अश्विन कहाँ है यार? अश्विन कहाँ है? He is the only reason in this class for which I speak in English, or at least I try to speak in English. Otherwise अपन तो हिंदी वाले हैं भाई, है ना. चलिए, तो EOQ मॉडल 1 अपन ने कल की क्लास में डिस्कस किया था. And in the EOQ model 1 we ended up having two formulas. एक फॉर्मूला था EOQ का फॉर्मूला जो कि था रूट ओवर 2 times C naught D by CH. अरे अश्विन, गुड इवनिंग अश्विन. And the other formula was of minimum total cost. The other formula was of minimum total cost, which was Cu into D plus root over 2 C naught D CH. Okay, so these were basically the two formulas that I generated or we derived yesterday via performing the analytical operations on EOQ model 1. The general formula for total cost was Cu into D plus C naught into D by Q plus CH into Q by 2. This was the general formula. एक साल के लिए total cost. Okay, at any lot size, at any number of quantity. But when I made sure that I order only the economic order quantity, then this formula got converted into this formula. चलेगा ना रे बाबा? ठीक है ना? आगे बढ़ रहा हूं. Let me move on. Let me proceed. So guys, in today's class, we are going to solve some awesome questions. Okay. In today's class, we are going to solve some exceptionally good questions. These questions will help you build the concepts of inventory control like anything. I mean, once you are through with these questions, once you are through with this question, let me just decrease the size. As I can see, the question is not properly visible. Chaliye. I think now the question is visible to everyone. I hope so the question is visible to everyone. Okay. So guys, today in this lecture we are going to solve four specific questions for the topic EOQ Model 1. Okay. And I guarantee you that after these four questions, there will not be anything left in EOQ Model 1 to discuss. So these four questions are like, what do you say? These four questions will cover every twisted concept from EOQ Model 1. ठीक है? चलो, so let us discuss. Let us just straight away jump to the question. So the question is that a stockist has to supply 400 units of a product every Monday to his customers. He gets the product at rupees 50 per unit from the manufacturer. The cost of ordering and transportation from manufacturer is rupees 75 per order. The cost of the carrying inventory is 7.5% per year of the cost of a product. Determine number 1, economic order quantity, cycle time, number of orders in a year, and it is also given that if he sells the product at rupees 60 to the customer, then determine the percentage of profit he earns. चलिए सुनते चलिएगा, ठीक है? Let me just take my pen out from the drawer. Now, one by one, we are going to just pen down what is actually given in the form of data in this particular question. इस क्वेश्चन में डेटा के नाम पे क्या क्या दिया हुआ है उन चीजों को लिखने वाला. So it is given that a stockist has to supply 400 units of a product every Monday to his customers. What does it mean? It means यार, it means कि अगर stockist 400 unit, if the stockist is supplying 400 units every Monday, then I can say that 400 units are getting consumed by the customers in a duration of 1 week. I can say this, that if the stockist is straight away supplying it to the customers, then basically 400 customers or 400 units are getting consumed by the customers in a duration of 1 week. Very good evening, Devashish. Very good evening, Ashish. Okay. So here, what is given to me? It is given me the demand rate. Remember in yesterday's class I mentioned that we are going to represent the demand rate by small d. The notation for demand rate is small d. So basically it is given to me that 400 units per week is the demand rate every Monday. Okay. Now he says that he gets the product at rupees 50 per unit from the manufacturer. What does it mean? What does it mean? अरे 50 रुपए की खरीदी है भैया. That means the purchase cost of 1 unit. The purchase cost of 1 unit is rupees 50. The purchase cost of 1 unit is rupees 50. Now, cost of ordering and transportation from the manufacturer is rupees 75 per order. What does this represent? What does this represent? Rupees 75 per order. Tempo वाले का एक बार का भाड़ा. It is represented by C naught. That is rupees 75 per order. I hope you all are getting my point. I hope you all are getting my point. चलेगा ना, चलेगा ना, चलेगा ना, चलाऊं ना, चलाऊं ना. चलो चलो, सुनो सुनो सुनो. Now it is given the cost of carrying inventory 7.5% per year of the cost of a product. The cost of carrying inventory, carrying cost, holding cost, CH दिया है भैया. कितना दिया है? 7.5%. CH is given as 7.5%. Sorry. 7.5% of CU. क्या लिखा है? ध्यान से पढ़ो. The carrying cost is 7.5% पर ईयर ऑफ द कॉस्ट ऑफ अ प्रोडक्ट. एक प्रोडक्ट का जो कॉस्ट है, एक प्रोडक्ट का कॉस्ट कितना बेटा? 50 रुपए. तो 7.5% ऑफ सीयू ले लिया पर यूनिट पर ईयर. चलिए, तो ये डेटा मेरे को दिया हुआ है. दे हैव प्रोवाइडेड मी सी नॉट, सी यू, डी एज वेल एज सी एच. Now before I proceed guys, before I proceed, let me just tell you a very small thing. Although this was something that I could have skipped and I could have assumed that you guys already know this, but just let me cover this also. In this formula of EOQ, the unit of C naught, remember C naught is fixed, it is rupees per order. The unit of capital D, what is capital D? It is yearly demand. It is yearly demand. And what is CH? CH का unit क्या है भाई? Rupees per unit per time. Now remember, when I was calculating this formula, when I was deriving this formula at that time, the duration that I covered or the duration which I considered was 1 year. And also you can see that I have placed yearly demand here. So as the demand is in year, the value of CH, the time domain in CH, this should also be in year. In case in questions it is given like rupees per unit per week or rupees per unit per month, then guys you will have to first convert it in rupees per unit per year. आपको convert करना पड़ेगा भाइयों. गुड इवनिंग हरीश सैनी, सॉरी आई मिस्ड योर गुड इवनिंग. चलिए, समझ रहे होंगे आप सब, ठीक है ना? आगे बढ़ता हूं. सो याद रखिएगा कि CH का जो यूनिट है, इट विल ऑलवेज बी इन रुपीस पर यूनिट पर ईयर. द टाइम डोमेन, द टाइम कंसिडरेशन शैल बी इन टर्म्स ऑफ ईयर. Okay, if it is given in months, you will have to multiply it by 12. If it is given in weeks, you will have to multiply it accordingly. चलो बेटा आगे बढ़ता हूं ना. तो देखो यहाँ पे मेरे को दे दिया है क्या क्या? सी नॉट, सी एच भी दे दिया है, स्मॉल डी भी दे दिया है, सी यू भी दे दिया है. नाउ आई नो इट वेरी वेल, इट वॉज द assumption, it was always an assumption that demand is going to be uniform. Abhishek, Ankit, Chaurasia, very good evening. It has been given that the demand is uniform. I told you guys specifically कि अगर मेरे को एक हफ्ते का डिमांड दिया है, if the demand rate is given for in week, the demand rate is given in week, I can multiply that by 4. I can multiply that by 4 in order to find the demand for month, and then again I can multiply it by 12. Again I can multiply it by 12 in order to find the demand for the complete year. अरे बताया था ना, यूनिफॉर्म डिमांड का मतलब यही होता है भैया. चलो 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 आगे बढ़ता हूं. So the first thing that they want me to calculate is economic order quantity. Let me just calculate economic order quantity. We have derived the formula as 2C naught D by CH. Now it is 2 times C naught कितना? 75 रुपए. 75. D, remember D is nothing but the yearly demand. यहाँ पे मेरे को हफ्ते का दिया है भाई, हफ्ते का दिया है. How many weeks are there in a year? How many weeks are there in a year? I am going to consider 52 weeks in a year. I am going to consider 52 weeks in a year. So I am writing here, एक हफ्ते की डिमांड 400, साल भर की डिमांड 400 into 52, 52 weeks. I hope everybody is getting my point. चलिए आगे बढ़ता हूं. Let me proceed. So 2C not D by CH. CH कितना दिया भाई? 7.5% of CU per unit per year. 7.5% of CU. CU 50 रुपए है. Let me just straight away 0.075 times of CU 50 rupees. और ध्यान दीजिएगा, इट हैज ऑलरेडी बीन गिविंग इन यूनिट पर ईयर, तो अलग से मेरे को और किसी प्रकार का मल्टीप्लिकेशन करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. देयर इज नो नीड फॉर मी टू मल्टीप्लाई इट बाय एनीथिंग एल्स. लेट मी जस्ट यूज माय रिलायबल कैलकुलेटर, द साइंटिफिक कैलकुलेटर. ओके, यू कैन यूज द गेट वन, बट लेट मी यूज द रिलायबल वन. चलिए मजाक कर रहा हूं. Into 52 divided by 0.075 multiply by 50. दोस्तों मेरा EOQ का वैल्यू आ रहा है 912.14 यूनिट्स, 912.14 यूनिट्स. वेरी नाइस आयुष पाठक, यू आर गुड एट कैलकुलेशन. एवरीबडी शुड बी गुड इन कैलकुलेशन. योर फिंगर्स शुड मूव लाइक Flash. I hope you all know Flash. Who is Flash? The guy from the DC universe. So your fingers should move like Flash. Okay. On the gate calculator. So EOQ आया 912.14 units. What does this mean? क्या मतलब है इसका? What does it mean by 912.14 units? My dear friends, it means that whenever I will order, I will order exactly 912.14 units, because on ordering 912.14 units every time, my total cost for 1 year will minimize. And if my total cost for 1 year will minimize, my profit will maximize. अरे दिनेश कुमार इंग्लिश में तो दे रहा था. दिनेश कुमार, दिस लेक्चर इज गोइंग इन इंग्लिश ओनली माय फ्रेंड. ओ माय गॉड, दिनेश इज हरासिंग मी भाई. चलो, so EOQ 912.14 units indicates that if I will order 912.14 units every time, my total cost for 1 year will minimize and my profit will maximize. Remember guys, the point you all should remember is that the stockist has to supply 400 units every Monday. I could have ordered 400 every week, or I could have ordered 1600 every month, but I didn't do that. मैंने वो नहीं किया. I didn't do that because as per my calculation, as per my mathematics, I will order exactly 912.14 units so that I could make maximum possible profit. चलेगा ना भाई. हर्षैनी, वेरी नाइस. लेट मी प्रोसीड. और क्या पूछा है? The next, it has asked cycle time. What is cycle time? Okay, what is cycle time? Let me just draw the graph here also, so that I can explain via the graph also. चलो रे बाबा, चलो रे. Let me proceed. Okay, let me proceed. This is the graph of model 1. I have already calculated EOQ. EOQ is 912.14 units. Now some people might think, sir, ये 912.14 units कैसे मंगाएंगे? How will we order 912.14? Guys, don't worry, don't panic about that. Yes, in reality, you cannot order 912.14 units. These are just theoretical calculations. In reality, what will happen? On one order, you will order 912 units. On one instance, you will order 913 units. and in that way we will make sure that this 0.1 gets adjusted in the number of orders that we are actually making. Now, if you all remember, cycle time is basically the duration. Cycle time is basically the duration in which 912.14 units get consumed, and then again I will have to place the order of 912.14 units. So all we know is that cycle time is that time after which we again have to place the order, or I can say that cycle time is that time in which 912.14 units get completely consumed. So we know that 400 units are getting consumed every week. We know that 400 units are getting consumed every week. So, in order to consume 912.14, in order to calculate the time required to consume 912.14 units, I divide this by 400. What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? Just answer me. Just answer me. Flash speed, भैया, flash speed चाहिए. 2.28 weeks. So guys, the cycle time is 2.28 weeks. The cycle time is 2.28 weeks. As in 2.28 weeks, 912.14 units will get consumed. चलिए, let me proceed. अगला क्या पूछा है? Number of orders in a year. If anybody has any doubt, just write it in the comment box so that I can see your doubts and we can discuss them live. Okay? So number of orders in a year. एक साल में कितना ऑर्डर भैया? Number of orders in a year. How many times we are going to order 912.14 in 1 year? So for that, remember, I have to calculate small n. Small n is basically the number of orders in a year. Small n is d by q. याद आ रहा है? Small n is d by q. What is this d by q? Number of orders in a year. Small n. चलिए, what is capital D? Capital D is yearly demand. In a year there are 52 weeks and I know that 52 into 400. Why? Because 400 is the number of units that is getting consumed every week. Ayush Pathak, Harsh Saini is saying, sir, please explain the cycle time once again. Dude, cycle time is the duration in which 912.14 units get consumed. 912 यूनिट को खाना है, खपत कराना है, कंज्यूमर में टिका देना है. कंज्यूमर एक हफ्ते में 400 खा लेता है, कंज्यूमर एक हफ्ते में 400 कंज्यूम कर लेता है. 912 कितने समय में कंज्यूम करेगा? 2.28 वीक्स. एंड आफ्टर 2.28 वीक्स द इन्वेंटरी विल बिकम 0 एंड आई विल हैव टू ऑर्डर 912.14 अगेन. Now I am going to calculate number of orders in a year. It will be 52 into 400 divided by Q. What is Q? Q is 912.14. So I have to have 400 into 52 total units in 1 year. अगर साल भर में इतना चाहिए, एक बार में 912.14 मंगाता हूं, उसको भागित कर दिया, डिवाइड कर दिया. I just divided it and I will get the number of orders in a year. What are the number of orders in a year? कितना आ रहा भाई? कैलकुलेटर चलाऊं क्या? I will have to use the calculator. 52 into 400 divided by 912.14. The answer is 22.8 orders. 22.8 orders per year. In a year, I will have to order 22.8. In a year, I will have to order 22.8. What is 22.8, man? What is 22.8? Listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully. 22.8 represents that you will have to order 22 times. You will have to order 22 times. But what about the 23rd time? But what about the 23rd time, my friends? What about the 23rd time? Guys, remember this specifically. Do not ever get confused. Although this is 22.8, it does not mean that for the 23rd order we will be ordering only 80% units. Do not mistake it for that. For the 23rd order we will not be making 80% of the entire lot. We will be making the complete 23rd order. We will be making the complete 23rd order. But you know what will happen? You know what will happen? You know what will happen? अरे भैया 80% 80% of the 23rd order. 0.8 means that 80% of the 23rd order will get consumed in this very year, in the 365 days span, and the remaining 20% will get carried away in the next year January month. That means the cycle, remember the cycle is not of 1 month, it is of 2.28 weeks. So on adding 2.28 weeks, you will get to that part that your last cycle of the year will get carried away to the next month of that next year. अगले साल के जनवरी में चला जाएगा भैया. इससे ज्यादा अच्छे से तो नहीं समझा पाऊंगा. इफ यू हैव एनी फर्दर डाउट, जस्ट राइट इट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स. I will make sure that your doubts get cleared. Let me proceed bhai. Let me proceed दोस्तों. Now it is asked that if he sells the product, let me just underline this part. If he sells the product at rupees 60 to the customer, if he sells the product at rupees 60 to the customer, then determine the percentage of profit he earns. Determine the percentage of profit he earns. दोस्तों, what is profit? What is profit? अरे भाई, what is profit? अरे profit simply means that revenue minus total cost. Profit means revenue minus total cost. What is my revenue? Specifically बोला है भाई, what is revenue? 60 rupees from the customer. The revenue is 60 rupees. Revenue is 60 rupees. But what is my total cost? I do not know yet. I will have to calculate. The total cost. As I am ordering economic order quantity, the total cost will be minimum. And what is the formula of that? Cu into D plus root over 2 C naught D multiplied by CH. I hope everybody remembers that. So now I am going to calculate. Cu is 50, D is 52 multiplied by 400 plus root over 2 times of C naught. C naught कितना था मेरे भाइयों? C naught था 75 rupees multiplied by capital D, that is 52 into 400 multiplied by CH. What was CH? CH is 0.075 into 50. 0.075 multiplied by 50. चलिए बिना समय खराब किए just calculate the total minimum cost. Let me use my calculator also. दोस्तों, मेरा आंसर आ रहा है. My answer of total minimum cost is 1043420.52 rupees. Yes, Harsh Saini, excellent, good calculation skills. चलो रे भाई, चलो आगे बढ़ता हूं. Guys, remember this total cost that I have calculated. This total cost that I have calculated is for complete 1 year. And in 1 year, you are basically consuming 52 into 400. That's 20,800 units. So the total cost that we have calculated here is for the entire year consumption of 20,800. If I will divide this total cost by 20,800, I will get the total cost behind 1 unit. I hope you are able to understand what I am trying to say here. So, The total minimum cost, Ashwin, not profit. The total minimum cost is 1043,420. Okay. So 50.164 rupees per unit. Guys, you can check this. You can check this. We have bought one product for rupees 50. 50 रुपए में खरीदा था. The CU was rupees 50 for one unit. Now after considering ordering cost, holding cost, everything, that one unit is costing me 50 rupees and 16 paisa. One unit is costing me 15 rupees 16 paisa and we will be selling it for 60 rupees. So the profit, my friends, is 60 minus 50.16, and remember it is asked percentage profit. भूल न जाना percentage profit पूछा भाई. So now I am going to write 60 minus 50.16 divided by 50.16, and that is 19.6%. So the percentage profit that he will earn if he will sell the product at rupees 60 will be 19.6%. Remember, we had to calculate total cost in order to find our profits. I hope this question is clear. Suman is asking, sir, the doubt is 20,800. अरे सुमन, एक साल का कंजम्पशन 52 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 400, 52 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 400, that is 20,800. Okay. 1 year demand. एक साल में इतना कंज्यूम किया. This is the total cost behind all these number of units. So I divided it by number of units in order to find the total cost behind one unit. I hope now it is clear. उम्मीद करता हूं अब समझ में आ गया होगा. आगे बढ़ूं भाई, आगे बढ़ूं. Just give me a thumbs up guys. चलो आगे बढ़ता हूं. Next question. Let's first solve this question. चलिए, क्या बोल रहा है? चलिए, क्या बोल रहा है? चलिए पढ़िए. Come on. पढ़िए. Take your sweet time. Take your own sweet time. Read the question on the screen. Read the question on the screen. Read the question on the screen भाई. थोड़ा सा zoom. लो भाई, थोड़ा सा zoom. चलो. Read the question on the screen. Sanjay Jaiswal is saying, sir, दिखाई नहीं दे रहा. Sanjay, I hope now it is visible. क्या बोलता है? Let me read it for you. The maximum level of inventory of an item is 100 units. The maximum level of inventory of an item is 100 units and is achieved with instant rate of replenishment. The inventory becomes zero due to consumption at a uniform rate in 1.5 months. The inventory becomes zero due to consumption at a uniform rate in 1.5 months. This cycle continues through the year and the ordering cost is rupees 100 per order. This cycle continues through the year and the ordering cost is rupees 100 per order. Now, the inventory carrying cost is rupees 10 per item per month. Determine the annual cost of the plan, neglecting the material cost. Remember, this is an important point. Provided specifically, neglecting the material cost. Also determine the minimum possible cost of the plan. I hope all of you have read the question. Now I want every one of you to give your own attempt, own effort. अपना अपना attempt करिए. I just want to check that whether or not your concepts are to that point where you can attempt a question on your own. Yes, I will be solving it. Yes, I will be solving it. Don't worry about that part. I will be solving it. But I want you to attempt the question on your own first. I am going to write the data that has been provided in the question. It is been given the maximum level of inventory of an item. Maximum inventory 100 units. Maximum inventory 100 units is achieved with instant rate of replenishment. Instant rate of replenishment, that tells me it is the case of seller. Seller शॉर्टेज वॉटेज की बात ही नहीं किया, मॉडल 1 है भाई, मॉडल 1 है. इट इज द केस ऑफ सेलर मॉडल 1. ओके, and we very specifically know that for the first EOQ model maximum inventory is equal to what? Maximum inventory is equal to what? अरे बोलो रे भाई, अरे नहीं बोलोगे क्या? Maximum inventory is equal to the lot size. Maximum inventory is equal to the lot size दोस्तों. For the first economic order quantity model. So this here on the first of every cycle is the maximum inventory as well as the lot size. Ayush Pathak, don't make the mistake, Ayush. It can be EOQ, it can also not be EOQ. Why? Because although EOQ will give you maximum profit, but sometimes people do not always order EOQ. They make mistakes. Okay, so we are just considering it the lot size Q. Now the inventory becomes 0 due to consumption at a uniform rate in 1.5 months. साइकिल टाइम दे दिया भैया 1.5 मंथ्स. साइकिल टाइम दे दिया भैया, साइकिल टाइम दे दिया 1.5 मंथ्स. 1.5 महीने का साइकिल टाइम दे दिया है. बोलता है कि 100 यूनिट मंगाया. He has ordered 100 units and the 100 units become 0. The 100 units become 0 in a duration of 1.5 months. It is said that the cycle continues through the year. Let me just write cycle time 1.5 months. Now it is saying that the cycle continues through the year and the ordering cost is ₹100 per order. C नॉट दे दिया है ₹100 per order. The inventory carrying cost is ₹10 per item per month. CH दे दिया है ₹10 per unit per month. Remember, this is in month. Okay, determine the annual cost of the plan neglecting the material cost. Guys, let us just first calculate EOQ with all the data that we have. Let us just first calculate EOQ with all the data that we have. EOQ is √2 C naught D by CH. That will be 2 times of 100 multiplied by demand. So as you can see, 100 units get consumed in 1.5 months. So demand rate is also known. If 100 units get consumed in 1.5 months, that means, okay, let me just straight away write this as yearly demand. Okay, what will be the yearly demand? 100 units are getting consumed in 1.5 months. 100 units are getting consumed in 1.5 months. Then in a year, 100 multiplied by 8 that is 800 units is going to be the consumption of 1 year. So that will be 800 by CH. CH is 10 rupees per unit per month. Let me just multiply it by 12 because we have to consider this for 1 year. And on calculating this, it will be 2 into 100 multiply by 800 divide by 120, that is 36.51. Ashwin, do you have any doubt? Ashwin, do you have any doubt? Arunopal Ghosh is saying, sir, it is buffering. Is it buffering? Guys, is it buffering? Let me know, guys. Is it buffering? Is it buffering? Is it buffering? Shall I restart? Is it buffering? I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Okay. So, what does it tell me? What does it tell me? What does it tell me? Guys, the red graph that I am drawing here, simply represents the EOQ graph. This particular seller, guys, is ordering 100 units every time he is placing order, and these 100 units are taking 1.5 months to completely get sold out. But when this guy will make its calculations or perform the EOQ analysis, he will understand that he will have to order 36.51 units. He will have to order 36.51 units. This particular red graph shall be the EOQ graph, and if he will order 36.51 units, then only he will make maximum profit. So now, remember, two things are asked here. Determine the annual cost of the plan, neglecting the material cost. Also determine the minimum possible cost of the plan. So it is asking me to find the annual cost according to 100 units of lot size or according to the seller model of ordering, and then it is asking me to find the minimum possible cost of the plan, and we all know the minimum possible cost of the plan can only be determined via the EOQ model of lot size. Let me just jump to the new page. I will have to first calculate the total cost, and for that I am going to use the general relation of Cu into D, C naught into D by Q plus CH into Q by 2. Why I am using this relation and why not the formula? Because remember, guys, the formula will give me directly the minimum total cost. But first I want the total cost as per 100 units lot size, Q equal to 100. So that will be, and it has been said to me clearly that neglect the material cost. This is the material cost. I will just straight away neglect it. Then C naught is 100 rupees. Multiply by साल भर का demand I have calculated as 800. Q is 100 plus CH is 10 rupees per unit per month. Let me just multiply it by 12. Again 100 unit is the lot size. Divide by 2. How much is this? Beta? How much is this? That will be 800 plus 120 into 50. That is equal to 6800. So guys, remember 6800 is basically the total variable cost, because we have neglected the purchase cost or the material cost. So basically 6800 is the total variable cost. 6800 is the total variable cost. Now it has been asked to me to find the total minimum possible cost of the plan, and we all know for that we will be considering the EOQ and the total cost, minimum total cost formula is Cu into D plus root over 2 times of C naught DCH. I will neglect the material cost. I will put the values under this formula. So C naught is 100, साल भर का demand 800, CH is 12 into 10. What is this? Calculate the value. Calculate the value. Arre Ayush Pathak is Harish said, oh my god, people are faster than me here. People are faster than me. I am getting behind. So the total minimum cost 4381.78 rupees. So guys, this is the minimum possible variable cost via the economic order quantity model plan, via ordering 36.51 units every time we place the order. But if we keep on ordering as per the seller's model, then the total variable cost will be 6800. You can clearly compare that there is a difference of 2500, almost 2500 rupees per year. So this 2500 per year will straight away, oh not Harish, oh sorry Harish, my mistake, there are two eyes in Sani that might have caused the delusion. Okay, so 2500 rupees per year will straight away goes to the profit part. Okay, although there will be a profit part, but if I keep on ordering that 100 units lot size, I will not be making the maximum profit. I will only be making the maximum profit once I start ordering 36.5 units every time I place the order. The goal is always to order the economic order quantity. Okay. Okay. Let me just jump to the new question. देखो रे बाबा, चलो चलो सुनो, सुनते हो भाइयों, उम्मीद करता हूं सुनते हो, बस उम्मीद ही तो कर सकता हूं कि तुम लोग सुनते हो, ठीक है। बीच बीच में कमेंट्स में लिख दिया करो, सर बहुत अच्छा पढ़ा रहे हैं आप, सर यू आर ऑसम। चलिए, let me move on then. This is a new question. I am going to read the question for you. In an inventory model, demand is uniform and no shortage is allowed. In an inventory model, demand is uniform and no shortage is allowed. The yearly demand is 12,000 units. Cost of one unit is rupees 30,000 and the holding cost is 12% of the unit cost per year. Cycle time is 1.5 months and the ordering policy is optimal. Determine EOQ, cost of one order. What will be the percentage profit of one unit? What will be the percentage profit if one unit is sold at rupees 35,000? And what will be the reorder level if the lead time is A 15 days and B 60 days? So quite a question. Okay, quite a question. Just read the question on your part. Then I will straight away jump into the solution part. But before that, if you guys can solve the question on your own, just start solving it. I am giving you a head start of 30 seconds. Read the question properly. Okay, Ashwin, thanks very much. I hope all you are saying or all you are writing is true. It is not just to pull my leg. Okay, so just read the question on your own. I am giving you guys a head start. Start solving the question. I'll join you guys. Let me just take a sip of water. चलिए okay, now let me start solving. Let me just start solving. बोलता है in an inventory model demand is uniform, no shortage is allowed. That means EOQ model 1, the model we have already studied. Guys, remember, up until now you have only studied one model. So you at the back of your mind know that I am basically discussing the questions from model 1 only. But in examination that will not be the case, because by that point I would have taught you 4 models and the question can come from any of the models. So by going through the data or by going through the question, one must able to interpret that which model we are discussing or which model in the question it is talked about. Okay, कौन से मॉडल के बारे में पूछा है ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. So it is EOQ model 1 as the demand is uniform and no shortage is there. Then it has been said that the yearly demand is 12,000 units. Just let me write these datas. The yearly demand 12,000 units. Cost of 1 unit CU is rupees 30,000. The holding cost is 12% of the unit cost. 12% of CU per unit per year. Yash Harseni, that is basically the part of the question that I will be discussing. A very nice question has been asked by Harsh Saini. Okay. The cycle time is 1.5 months. And it has been specifically said that the ordering policy is optimal. What does this mean? Optimal. Remember guys, I told you the term optimal order quantity. What is optimal order quantity? It is EOQ guys. It is EOQ. Okay. Harsh Saini, read the question properly. Cost of one order तो पूछा है. C नॉट की वैल्यू पूछी है मेरे भाई. C नॉट तो मेरे से पूछा है. What is the value of C naught? It is asked here. And it has been already said to me that the ordering policy is optimal. Okay. Remember, मुझे दे दिया है साल भर में 12,000 यूनिट का कंजम्पशन है. It has been given to me that the yearly consumption or the yearly demand is 12,000 units and the cycle time is only 1.5 months. Cycle time 1.5 months का मतलब क्या है? That whatever the quantity I am ordering, it is getting consumed in 1.5 months. Let me just draw the graph for you guys. Let me just draw the graph for you guys. If let's say I am ordering Q quantity, I am ordering Q. Let's say I am ordering Q. Okay. Then it has been specifically said that this Q quantity gets consumed in 1.5 months time. So if I am able to calculate this Q quantity, it has been already said to me that the ordering policy is optimal. This is not any ordinary Q, this is basically EOQ. So भैया अगर साल भर की डिमांड 12,000 साल भर की डिमांड 12,000, 12,000 is the yearly demand, and in every 1.5 months I am ordering, then basically in a year I will order 8 times. The number of orders in a year will be 8 times. So 12,000 divided by 8 will give me 1500 units. What is 1500? It is the EOQ, my friends. 1500 is the EOQ. I hope everybody is ahead of me. I took some time to explain this part and I hope everybody is ahead of me. So the first question that was asked to me, what is the EOQ? It was already given in the question that the ordering policy is optimal, and as I want 12,000 units the year and I am ordering every 1.5 months, so 8 number of times I will be ordering in a year, that will give me 1500 units is the ordered quantity, or basically I am ordering 1500 units in every 1.5 months duration. The next thing जो मेरे से पूछा है, that has been asked, is the cost of one order or C naught. Guys, we know that EOQ is equal to root over 2 C naught D by CH. So basically now we have EOQ. It is 1500 equal to root over 2 times C naught into D 12,000 divided by CH, 12% of CU per unit per year. 12% is how much? 0.12 multiply by CU 30,000. कितना आया रे बाप? कितना आया? C naught कितना आया रे बाबा? हेलो C naught कितना आया? नहीं बताओगे क्या मेरे को? नहीं बताओगे क्या? C naught कितना आया? भाई मेरा तो आ रहा है 337,500. Harsh Sani, your C naught is wrong. I don't know what mistake you have made, but your C naught is wrong. Okay. It is near to my answer, but I don't know why your answer is coming like this. Mine is coming as 337,500. Anybody who can relate? Yes, Ayush, very nice. 337,500, very nice. Mine is also same. Let me just move ahead. What will be the profit if one unit is sold as 35,000? So basically यहाँ पर ये दे दिया है that the selling price of one unit is rupees 35,000 और percentage profit पूछ दिया है. Percentage profit has been asked. चलो रे भाई, percentage profit पूछ दिया है. So now I can write, first I will have to find the total minimum cost, that is CU into D plus root over so CU is 30,000, yearly demand is 12,000 plus root over 2 C naught we have calculated as 337,500 multiply by 12,000 multiply by 0.12 of 30,000. Just calculate these, my friends. Just calculate this. So it is basically 30,000 multiply by 12,000 plus root over 2 into 337,500 multiply by 12,000 0.12 multiply by 30,000. So this is the total cost. But remember, this total cost is as per The yearly demand 12,000 units. Let me just divide this by 12,000 units so that I can have the total cost for 1 unit. So the total cost for 1 unit is 30,450. Remember, we bought 1 unit for 30,000. We bought 1 unit for 30,000 and now 1 unit is costing us 30,450. So the percentage profit is 35,000 minus 30,450 divided by 30,450, which is 14.94%. Ayush Pathak has already given the answer. Excellent, Ayush. Excellent, excellent. Yes, Rani, 30,450 is the total cost behind 1 unit. Yes, Harsh, your answer is also correct. 14.94% is the percentage of profit this particular seller will make if he will sell the TVs or whatever be the product is for 35,000. Correct, correct. Just tap your back. पीठ थपथपा लो अपनी भैया, है ना? Now there is one more thing that is asked in the question. Reorder level if the lead time is 15 days. What was reorder level? What was reorder level? It was the number of quantities present inside the inventory. इन्वेंट्री में कितना क्वांटिटी बचा है जब ऑर्डर प्लेस करना है. Inside the inventory, how many quantities or products or items are available when we are going to place the order. चलिए, तो let me just draw the graph here. Okay. Now listen to me. Now listen to me. The EOQ is 1500. The EOQ is 1500. And these 1500 units basically gets consumed in 45 days. Remember, it was 1.5 months. I am just considering 1.5 months as 45 days. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I am just considering 45 days as 1.5 months. Let me just draw this a bit more properly. Okay. Now, it has given in the question that the lead time is 15 days. That means when there are 15 days left, then basically I have to place the order. Why? Because if the lead time is 15 days, that means that in order to receive the order in the inventory, I will have to place the order 15 days earlier, because it will take the transport company and the seller to make sure that the stuff, the product that I have ordered reached my doorstep. तो 15 दिन का तो लीड टाइम है. Now I can clearly see here that if 1500 units are required for 45 days, then 15 is basically 1/3 of 45. So for 15 days, the inventory count that will be required is 500 units. अरे अगर 45 दिन के लिए 1500 तो 15 दिन के लिए 500 यूनिट तो चाहिए ना. All I am saying is that if 15 days is the lead time, then the inventory count at which I will place the order is 500 units, and that is basically the reorder level. Reorder level simply means the inventory count, the number of units available in the inventory when you are going to place order. So जैसे ही देखूंगा कि 500 यूनिट बचा है, as soon as I will notice that only 500 units are left in the inventory, I will place the order, because I know that these 500 units will sustain for the next 15 days, and after 15 days I need a new order, I need the new lot. So I ordered 15 days before, having an inventory count of 500 units, and I know that after 15 days I will receive the new lot of 1500 units, and my inventory will get replenished or refilled. I hope everybody is able to understand. I hope everybody is able to understand. सुनते रहो भैया, सुनते रहो. So the first part of this question is answered, that what is the reorder level if the lead time is 15 days. So for 15 days lead time, the reorder level is 500 units. But the second part of the question is the most crucial one. Very, 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 very important. Yes, Harsh Saini, we have to keep the buffer stock, but in this question it has been not mentioned. Okay, just go through the question. Don't put the reality inside the question. In reality, a lot of other things might also be happening, but we do not have to consider that, because in this question there is no description of buffer stock. Remember that part. Okay. Now. This second part of the question is very, very important, as I just said. कहता है रीऑर्डर लेवल 60 दिन. चलिए, कहता है लीड टाइम is 60 days. Guys, if the lead time is 60 days, then first of all you have to understand that you will have to order 60 days in advance, and the reorder level should be such that you have at least 60 days worth of inventory in your stock. So we all know that for 45 days the inventory count is 1500. For 45 days the total consumption is 1500, which is my EOQ. So for 60 days I will be requiring more than that. For 60 days I will be requiring more than that. And what will be the exact count? It is 2000 units. 2000 unit. But 2000 units, my friends, this cannot even happen. Why? Because remember, 1500 units is my EOQ. This is my EOQ. And remember, EOQ is also the maximum inventory. When my friends, when I am ordering 1500 units, my maximum inventory in a cycle is 1500 units. After ordering 1500, every day the inventory level will keep on going down. So is there any possibility, क्या इस बात की पॉसिबिलिटी है क्या कि मेरे पास कभी भी 2000 यूनिट्स इन्वेंट्री में प्रेजेंट हो सकता है? इज देयर अ पॉसिबिलिटी दैट आई वुड बी हैविंग 2000 units in the inventory when my EOQ, when my maximum inventory is 1500? The answer is no. The answer is plain Jane no. Not at all possible. When you are ordering 1500, that means your maximum inventory count is going to be 1500. It cannot exceed 1500. So you cannot keep 2000 units in the inventory. It is not at all possible. Then they have said that the lead time is 60 days. My God, my cycle time is 45 days. I have to order every 45 days. I have to order after every 45 days, and they are saying that the lead time is 60 days. If you will place the order, you will get the order after 60 days, after 2 months time. How is that possible? Guys, this is only possible. This is only possible. Listen to me very, very carefully. If I want 60 days worth of inventory, I know that it is not possible. I can only have a maximum of 1500. But what if I order here 15 days back at an inventory count of 500, and after 60 days, that is after the 15-day duration, more 45 days will pass out and I will receive the inventory at this point. The point that I am marking red, I will receive the inventory at this point. At that case, 15 plus 45 will give the total 60 days lead time, and you know what will happen? My inventory count was only 500, but that 500 is one order before, one cycle before. So basically I am ordering a cycle before. Basically, I am ordering a cycle before, because I know that if I will order here, I will have the 500 units and the new 1500 lot will come here again, but I will receive this particular order at this particular point. I hope you all are getting my point, what I am trying to say here. I hope you all are getting my point. Let me just blue mark this, or let me just mark this as yellow. And let me just draw another graph here, and let me just mark a yellow here. Guys, why I am marking a yellow here? All I am trying to say is, if I will place the order at this point, I will get the order at this point. If I will place the order at this yellow, I will get the order at this point. And if I will place the order here, I will get the delivery here. So basically I am ordering 15 days before one cycle. So 60 days will be the total lead time. But the inventory count, remember, what was the inventory count when I placed the order? Man, it is only 500 units. It is only 500 units. It is only 500 units. So how I will calculate that? I am going to write this part here. If lead time is greater than cycle time, as the case in the question, the lead time is 60, the cycle time is 45. What we will do? We will subtract cycle time from lead time up to the point when the lead time will be less than cycle time. So 60 minus 45 that will give me 15 days. Just calculate the reorder level corresponding to 15. That is going to be the reorder level of 60. I hope you are able to get my point. I hope you are able to get my point. All I said is if the lead time is greater than cycle time, subtract cycle time from lead time. I have subtracted it once and now the lead time that I am getting is 15 days, which is less than the cycle time. Subtract until the lead time gets reduced to a point which is less than the cycle time. 60 में से 45 गया, 15 हो गया, 15 45 से कम है. मान लो कि अगर मैं 100 में से 45 माइनस करता 55 आता, 55 में से एक और बार 45 माइनस करता तब जाके 10 आता. 10 के करस्पॉन्डिंग जो रीऑर्डर लेवल होता वही 100 के करस्पॉन्डिंग होता. द ओनली डिफरेंस वुड हैव बीन द 2 साइकिल टाइम्स. आई वुड हैव ऑर्डर्ड 2 cycle times before, but in this case as I have subtracted cycle time once, I am basically ordering 1 cycle before. So in order to receive the inventory here, I am placing the order here. In order to receive the inventory here, I am placing the order here. I hope I am able to deliver. I hope I am able to deliver. I hope I am able to deliver my concepts. If you are understanding what I am explaining here, just give me a yes. Just give me a yes. And if you have any doubt, just write your doubt in the comment box. बोलो ना यार, बोलो ना यार, अरे यार, बोलो रे भाई, बोलो. Very nice, very nice. Up until now everybody has understood. Up until now everybody has understood. Up until now everybody has understood. Very nice, very nice. I hope this is clear to everyone. I hope this is clear to everyone. चलो 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 चलो, let me proceed, let me proceed. Let me just check the time now. Oof. अरे यार, I was getting warmed up. We only managed 3 questions up until this point. We only managed 3 questions up until this point. I had two more excellent questions with me. I had 2 more excellent questions with me. अंकुर कुमार is saying, sir, Unacademy पर आपके नाम से सर्चिंग ही नहीं हो रही. Ankur, don't worry, I am going to put a slide where you will find the URL or the link of my Unacademy profile. Okay, don't worry about that. And Ankur, have you joined the Telegram channel? Join the Telegram channel. There I am providing the links of my special classes. You can straight away click on the link and just go to the page that belongs to me on the Unacademy app, and there you can follow me. चलो यार, टाइम हो गया आज का, टाइम हो गया आज का. Let us just discuss tomorrow's class. Tomorrow there is not going to be any class on YouTube. Sunday off है भाई. The slot has been provided to somebody else. The slot has been provided to somebody else. So tomorrow there is going to be a special class at 2:30 p.m. Special class at 2:30 p.m. on the Unacademy app. Unacademy app पे special class है कल 2:30 बजे. In the special class, I will discuss EOQ Model 1 questions. Some very beautiful questions from the practice booklet. I am going to discuss those questions in tomorrow's special class. Tomorrow there is no class on YouTube. No YouTube class. Next YouTube class is on Monday. Next YouTube class is on Monday at 9:15 p.m. I hope to see you all there. I hope to see you all there. Remember maths, remember दोस्तों याद रखिए इस बात को that YouTube is a very small part of this preparation journey. Okay, on YouTube there are various limitations. On YouTube there are various limitations. Every day we can teach only for an hour or 15 minutes. Every day I try to be extremely punctual. I start the class exactly at 9:15, but then also I have to make sure that I end the class by 10:35 because on YouTube there are so many restrictions. Please help me to remove these restrictions. I will soon be starting a course on the Unacademy Plus app, the full-fledged course on industrial engineering and operations research, where I will be teaching more thoroughly, where I will be teaching with more liberty, where I can discuss the concepts in a more lucid, simple, detailed manner. And guys, for that you will have to buy the Plus subscription on the Unacademy app. The Plus subscription will not only enable you to watch as much as possible live classes, as much as possible crash courses, there will be weekly tests also, there will be doubt solving classes also, and there will be rank improvement batches also. Guys, remember the Plus subscription will cost you only 27,225 if you will use my code M10. This is my code, my referral code. This code will straight away connect you to me. Remember, the cost is higher than this. The cost is dearer than this by 10%. But if you will use this code, you will get the discount. You can check the app. You can check the app. You can check the app. On the app, you can see that the pricing will be very high. But if you will use the code M10, you will get discount. The code is valid across all formats of subscription, whether it's 12 months, 18 months or 24 months. Guys, there is also one iconic plan or iconic package where Unacademy team will provide you a specific mentor who is going to guide you throughout the journey. Okay, this is a very special package introduced by Unacademy, and no other coaching institute in the entire country has ever done this. One man, one army, one teacher behind one student, one aspirant. And this course, although a bit expensive than the Plus subscription, but it has its own merits and benefits. This course will also be a part of the referral code M10. If you will use this code, you will get a discount of 10%. 10% will straight away got reduced from the amount that you will be paying. So guys, these are the two plans, the subscription plans on the Unacademy app. Ankur was asking, sir, I could not find your page on the Unacademy app. Ankur, this is my link, unacademy.com/@Manish Mishra -1260. Just straight away put this link in the URL and you will straight away direct it to my page. I hope, Ankur, this will solve your issue. Okay. So guys, this is the Telegram channel link. Join the Telegram channel in order to get maximum benefits. This Telegram channel will soon become a gold mine for you. Why I am saying soon? Because guys, let me just cover the topics first, and when the topics will be covered, I will be providing more and more notes on this particular Telegram channel. Join the Telegram channel. My class schedule, my classes links are also getting shared on this Telegram page. Up until then, guys, Like, share and subscribe, and thank you very much to join this session with me. Tata, bye bye, good night. I'll see you all tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. on the Unacademy app.